Hey everyone, it's Lisa, and today is Wednesday. Happy Hump Day. And today I thought I would do a little video just kind of talking and answering some of your questions and then asking you guys some questions and giving you some feedback on different things. And the first thing I want to talk about is the new iPhone. And that is, I have got it just rigged up here on I've actually got what is it called? An OtterBox that has the pop socket built in, and it kind of collapses so that I can still lay it down and charge it on my Mophie. You know, I've got one of those chargers you just lay the phone down on. So I have actually got the pop socket pulled out and hanging on the back of this mirror just to see how good the quality is, because I have been so impressed with the photo quality. It is amazing. And just all the options you have, like even when you're sitting in the car and doing a selfie, like I'm usually doing like my lip combo, but I can push a button and it backs off even more so that you can get more of my outfit and stuff like that. And it's just beautiful. The picture quality is gorgeous. The pictures I have taken of my animals, I took one picture of Bridget really close up and it is just so pretty. So if you've been wondering about the new iPhone, I love it. And especially if you're doing like me, if you're using it for, work or whatever, I think that you would, really enjoy it. Another thing is, I think this came actually with the last update, because John was able, he can do all that phone stuff here. I had actually pre-ordered my phone and we got it the first day, last Friday. But he was, you have to update and then you have to back up and all that stuff. And so I was meeting a friend for lunch on Saturday. And so he said, here, just take your old phone. You just won't be able to use it without, getting on somebody's Wi-Fi or whatever. And I noticed right when I opened it that you can do the swipe texting. I don't know if you've seen other people do that on just Android phones, but I love it. It's wonderful. So I've been, doing a lot of swiping, texting. And so if you haven't updated, that might be something neat that you could update to and try. So that is one thing. It's just, I wanted to tell you how much I love it. Brooke ended up I had the 10 or the X, the 10. So Brooke got that one. And I got the one that is just it's not the big one, but it's the highest one with the 3 cameras and the most memory, just to tell you. Okay, another thing that I wanted to update you on was I had people asking me, now that I've had my eyebrows done this whole time, do I like the microblading and what are my thoughts? And I just love it. I mean, this is what I would say. If you're a person that's not really into eyebrows and you realize the importance of them and you want to do them, but you don't just have fun with it. You don't do different kinds of eyebrows. You don't use different colors, all that kind of stuff, then you will love it. But if you are a person who likes to kind of play with them and maybe change the tone, change the shape, then you might not care for it as much, because you do wake up and go to bed with these same eyebrows on. All I do is clean them out and brush them. And most days, unless I'm doing a video, I don't know, I would say most days I try to brush them out just with like a spoolie. So I love them. It's just been so awesome, especially, doing videos and stuff. I don't even have to worry about doing my eyebrows. They're always gonna look the same. So I don't know, I just think it helps. I had a few people ask me about my nails, and then a few people said that you missed, that you liked it when I had the short nails and I painted them myself. Well, don't worry, that'll happen again. This is just, how it is. You just do this and then you get tired of it and you do it again. But so far, I have just loved them. I just think rings and everything look so much prettier. And I love the shape. The shape is actually coffin shape. The only thing else I might do is would do them a little rounded. I can't remember whose nails I took in. I took a picture of someone's nails and I had taken a screenshot on my iPhone, and so she did them. I don't think it was Desi. A lot of times I take in Desi's nails, but I don't think Desi's are this shape. I can't remember who it was, but and then as far as the color and what I asked for them to be just like clear, which I really, really like. I don't know if I would like them as much if they weren't just kind of like this clear color. It was actually one of the colors that they, you know, when they hand you that ring of all the different options of polish, it was on there. So that's what I would say do, is look on that ring and find the one that is like this. It actually has teeny tiny, tiniest little bit of sparkle in there. And so I don't know, I think you should be able to find something like that though, but I love them. And one thing that they told me is, I asked them what the difference was between this and the acrylic, and they did say that the acrylic is stronger. So that's something to think about. But another thing is, I asked her, I said, okay, now when I come back, what are we gonna do? And she said that they will take them off, that they usually last about 3 weeks, and that they will take them off and kind of do it all over again, which is exciting for me because I do not like the whole your nail growing underneath. That, I have never liked that. I think it looks gross on me. I don't like it because when your real nail starts growing out, it looks like, I don't know, it starts looking yellowy and just grungy. And a lot of times, Vic, the last guy that I used to go to, he would even file it off because I just couldn't stand the way it looked. So I like the fact that they're going to put new tips on and do the same thing every time. That is, I like that best. And it just keeps all the nails looking the same. And so I'm excited about getting that done. And I probably will wait the whole 3 weeks. All of this done was $50. And I think it was like $45, and then they charged me $5 extra for the shape. And I think that's it. But like I told you before, sorry, that door's opening to John's study. Sounds creepy, doesn't it? But to get this done was so much, it was a lot. They did have to file and buff some, but not half as much as when you have the acrylic. That just drives me crazy, all of that filing, buffing, and all that stuff. So that is the questions on the nails. And then the last thing is something I want to ask you guys is, so many of you, I mean, probably, I don't know, 15 or 20 people have messaged me about other people that got their Instagram hacked and that they got their Instagram back by using this one guy, and his name is Juan. And I have already been in contact with him, gosh, since the first one of you sent me a message. And I'm sorry if you messaged me and I didn't message you back. I have been so freaked out. I will not click on it. I feel like people are tricking me. I feel like everybody's in on it. I don't know. It just really, just like I said, got to me. And so what I want to ask you is, if you did have your Instagram hacked and you used that guy, will you please message me? 2, if you know anyone, will you let me know, if you personally know someone, would you have them contact me or something? I just don't know. It's like, I know people say this, that he helped them, but he has to have a lot of information that I'm just not willing to give out until I know for sure that he is legit and all of that kind of stuff. Not to mention it's very expensive. So I did want to go in a little bit to how I got hacked because, like I said, when it first happened, I thought, big deal. I don't know. I just have never been that much into Instagram. I didn't think, I don't have a theme. I don't check it a million times a day. I just didn't think it mattered that much to me. But like I've told you, it does. There was a lot of old pictures on there that I had. It was something I had worked on for 9 years. Now, it's like, I mean, people aren't going to follow me until they miss me. And so it's, I haven't had that many people follow me back. I mean, I'm thankful for every one of you, believe me. And then there's like people that, it's like, I don't know who I was following. It's just, you've been one of those things that has really shaken me up. It just has. And just all those memories, all those parties, meet and greets, all that stuff that I had on there. And so I wanted to tell you how it happened to me and just how stupid I was. I'm not someone who is always looking for the worst in people, and it really just is terrible that I have to be that way now, and I hate it. But anyway, what happened is just exactly what always happens. It was an email that said they were contacting me from Lulu's of New York. And if you guys know, Lulu's is like a dress company. Just so happens I had just ordered a dress from Target, not from Target, from Nordstrom, that is a Lulu's dress. So evidently, probably what it was Lulu's was like fresh in my mind. And I had heard, many people had told me that they loved dresses from Lulu's. So this email was saying they would like to feature me on their Lulu's Instagram. I did not message them back the first time because I get so many of those just random, hello, kind sir, all these random messages wanting me to promote their random products. I mean, just crazy stuff. And so they messaged me back again. And I told John, I can remember feeling weird about that email. I felt like they were mean or kind of forceful in the email. And he said, well, you should have noticed that their English wasn't right. And I said, I should have. It's one of those things, I'm going through my email. I just didn't pay much attention to it. And so they were so forceful acting. I wrote back to them, is this a paid collaboration? And, it just was weird to me that they thought that was so important, that they wanted to put me on their Instagram. And so the mistake that I made is I clicked on their Instagram link because I wanted to go look and see, how great is their Instagram that they thought that was so wonderful, and that they felt so forceful about it. Well, John showed me when you hover over the Instagram link, even though it says Instagram, it wasn't. It was another link. And he said what happened is that was probably a link to Instagram, and for me it allowed them to get in my Instagram, send themselves the reset password, and they changed the email because Instagram sent me, those things saying that someone had changed my email in the Instagram. So from then on, I was unable to get into my Instagram. So that is just basically what I want to say is just don't click on anything. I mean, it's like I knew better than to click on a link for other stuff like FedEx and just, all the other things where they try to, get you. But they just got me. They got me, and I feel terrible about it. I'm so upset with myself. And, I just want to tell you that is how it happens. I also want to express, just frustration that Instagram has not helped me. They have not contacted me. We have done everything. There is no link that you can send me. There is no instructions. We have done everything. Everything. John has messaged them every day. I have tweeted to them. I have, tried to get in touch with people that I knew had, I tried getting in touch with Reward Style to see if they had some kind of, no, they couldn't help me. It's like no one can help me. And I just can't believe that me having my Instagram 9 years and doing this, that not one person could even contact me back from Instagram and Facebook. We've gone through the whole Facebook. I had to update my lame old Facebook account that I don't even use. And John has messaged them a million times. John is in IT, so he knew of all these different ways to try to get in touch with them, and no one has messaged me back from Instagram. So, I watched these other videos where Instagram messaged them back and had them hold up their birth date or had them hold up signs for this, that, and the other thing. No one has messaged me back. So please, if you have any contacts with anyone at Instagram, I would love to hear back from them and see if maybe they could help me get my Instagram back. I had old pictures on there, and it has really been upsetting. So I don't want this to happen to you. It is just not fun, and I just want you to be very careful. Do not fall for anyone's, they just try to lure you in. So that is one of the main things I wanted to talk to you guys about. It looks like I've been videoing 15 minutes now, so I don't want to do this too long. I'll stand up and do an outfit of the day, and then you guys can let me know how this worked as far as the film quality and the audio. Okay, so we will do an outfit of the day here, and it's going to make me, the cameras always make me look so much shorter and squatty, I guess because they're tilted that way. Matter of fact, let me pick this up. Okay, so I'm just going to show you this way. I have on this tweed dress that you guys remember I got from the loft, and then I am wearing my Gucci slides that I love. I'm also wearing my Gucci brooch, and then I put that latte light. I didn't put it here just because I didn't feel like enough was showing, but I did put it on my arms. And I am wearing some new makeup colors, wearing Estee Lauder, a new shade, and a new shade of powder. And tomorrow I'm supposed to meet the girl at Bare Minerals, and we are gonna look, I'm gonna take my loose minerals from Laura Mercier and my pressed and see if we can match some colors. So thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you think. And if you have any more questions about brows or nails or anything, just let me know. And I will see you here on Friday, if not before. Bye-bye.